jungle battlers. You know what it is, Jay Devin back at it with another video. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe if you feel my vibe. Power up, punch the notification bell for more PvP content. For today's video, we did do a first to 5 wins in this Jungle Cup coming up super quick. I want to give a quick shout out to CallMeJake. We did hit Ultra Friends today. We battled right off the bat. So first thing to note, when we started these battles, we wanted to try some off-meta cheese. I wanted to try out Girafarig as well as Ludicolo, okay? They're okay for the most part, unless your opponent has a Forretress, okay? Forretress shuts them down and shuts them down super hard, right? The meta is the meta for a reason. Shout out to Jimma Bakes, hashtag losers learn, right? The first match went kind of well. I don't think he saw what I really wanted to try out for this first match, so we kind of took it. It was easy peasy for the most part because he brought kind of a team, the exact kind of team I guess that I would try to counter with the team that I have, right? Now, taking a quick look down here at my team as these battles go on, obviously I have the Alolan Graveler right now, Rock Throw, Rock Blast, as well as Stone Edge. We got the Heracross, trying out the Girafarig as well as Ludicolo down there, and the staples pretty much for me, in my opinion, thus far are Noctowl as well as Vigoroth, of course. Respect the Donkey Kong meta. Now, Jake, super meta. Respect my guy. This was the first time we ever battled against each other too. So even if I lost these matches super hard, we're still going to upload them. We have to. It's the first battles, okay? Jake has Lantern. Loves his Lantern. I love Lantern too. I don't know why I dropped Lantern. It was a bad idea. But he has Lantern, Heracross, Venomoth, Forretress, Noctowl, and Vigoroth, right? Pretty meta team for the most part. He has a lot of counters for a lot of stuff. He covers pretty much the whole entire meta. The meta is the meta for a reason. He's got a great grasp on it. Now, I got him with this lead again that I've been wanting to test out for the most part. Ludicolo versus Vigoroth. If I shield one Body Slam, Ludicolo will win. The Razor Leaf is strong, and I have Ice Beam as the second move. Was that 2 Body Slams, I think? Yeah, that was 2. And this was a problem too. I brought Ludicolo and Girafarig on the same team, and he brought Forretress. Forretress shuts them down super hard, right? Girafarig is part Psychic typing, so Bug Bite is super effective. Ludicolo is part Grass typing, so Bug Bite is super effective. And I brought the Vigoroth just because I needed some kind of meta coverage. So he gets the Earthquake off. We are pretty much demolished. So I mean, in terms of battles, the rest of the battles for this specific video are pretty shameful. I got completely annihilated. So if you don't want to watch that, then I guess you don't have to. But we're going to go through these battles and keep commentating on them because we have to. Respect to Jake, respect to the meta, hashtag losers learn. Again, shout out to Jimma Banks. So after these battles are over towards the end of the video, there are kind of some important announcements for my channel. If you are subscribed to my channel and or you watch, my uploads or my content, I guess, regularly, potentially could be very good news for you. I want to get a few different things figured out because plans potentially could change for me. But we're going to go into this next battle against CallMeJake. Again, you can see our teams side by side. I wanted to try out this off-meta cheese stuff. And really, I mean, it was fun to, it was fun to try it out. I had some good success using Ludicolo specifically in previous battles. These were the first battles where I ever tried out Girafarig. I don't think I used it correctly. Girafarig definitely does have some actual use for this meta. It fares well for the most part against a lot of the meta. I mean, having Thunderbolt for one as a charge move, Confusion is just going to hit hard. But having Thunderbolt as a charge move can, cover the flyers and the bug flyers. Confusion can cover anything that's going to be part fighting typing, right? We're looking at your boy right here, Heracross. Anything that's going to have fighting typing is going to take a lot of damage from that. So yeah, Girafarig potentially still has some legitimate and strong use in this meta. I really just don't think I used it correctly in these first battles against CallMeJake. Now, we're going up for the Heracross mirror here. I played it pretty well, I guess, as well as I could have. We're trying to get off the close combat. Jake says no, he's going to shut it down. He's going to use the shield and just end it right there with the Forretress. Now, the Forretress, I mean, this video, I guess, can kind of, for the most part, feature Forretress because you really get to see how Forretress does shine in this meta, right? I think for most videos and most streams, if you watch the meta stream a couple days ago with King, myself, Gemma, CallMeJake was in there, so many other people, some people from the Go Stadium too. Shout out to the people from the Go Stadium who dropped in. Most of what you probably saw was going to be Vigoroth, Heracross, Graveler, the Magna Boys, and then, you know, Noctowl, right? So we didn't really get to see too much of Forretress. We saw him a couple of times. We saw some Raichu and some Alolan Raichu. But this video, you can really see how Forretress shines, especially against, you know, picks that include grass and psychic typing. He's very strong. The meta is the meta for a reason. He has potentially even good matchups against the meta itself. I mean, Body Slam, it's going to be resisted, right? Extremely resisted. He does take neutral damage from counter users, so that's something to keep in mind. But PvPoke still has him recommended to have Heavy Slam as a charge move because it's spammier than Rock Tomb, I guess. And obviously, it's going to be spammier than Earthquake. Earthquake is an expensive charge move. But Rock Tomb, I feel like Rock Tomb has more utility against flyers, right? Namely Noctowl or Scyther or things like Pidgeot, right? If it's going to be super effective, it's going to be a better choice. Now, there are a lot more matchups that you're going to win with Heavy Slam. For the most part, having that, you know, alternative flying coverage while you have a flyer in your team, you know, potentially just also a Vigoroth, right? So if you're going to use Forretress and Noctowl and Vigoroth on one single team of 3 in a battle, having Rock Tomb might be a better idea, because if you're not going to have a hard flying counter such as Magneton, Magnezone, Alolan Graveler, Alolan Golem, then that Rock Tomb could be your flying coverage. It could win you games. That's one thing to note, one thing to keep in mind, I guess. So yeah, charge move utility is always something to keep in mind in all these metas as they progress and as different tournaments and different themes come out. There's still a lot of debate around a lot of charge moves. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing too on the recent stream. I was an advocate for Psychic. I was still using it in this video. You know, my argument for Psychic is that it's going to hit harder in the mirror. You know, it could hit harder in other matchups too. I mean, for the most part, you're just going to use Sky Attack. Sky Attack's the better move. There's no way around that. And then you're in every single situation when it comes down to Noctowl versus Magneton and or Magnezone, and even possibly Forretress. I don't know why Forretress. You'd probably just want to use Sky Attack, but you know, against things that double resist it, like the Magnet Boys, right? You don't want to use Sky Attack because that's 2 times resisted, 4 times resisted technically. You would much rather use Nightshade because you're going to get to Nightshade a lot quicker than you're going to get to Psychic, and it's going to deal neutral damage instead of resisted damage to the Magnet Boys. So keep that in mind. Yeah, these matches, I got demolished. First to 5 wins. I won the first match. I was like, okay, you know, he doesn't know what I'm trying to do, so we're gonna hit him with some cheese. Maybe take this first to 5 wins. No, it was short and sweet, and he reminded us that the meta is the meta for a reason. So again, CallMeJake, shout out, dude. We're gonna be doing a lot more battles. I look forward to doing more battles with you and to testing different things out. Keep that in mind. A lot of times, you know, when I do want to battle, it's mostly to test stuff out. You know, if you want to do routine test battles, you know, to prep, get yourself hyped up or to get ready for the tournament, for the cup and the meta itself, I'm also down for that. But for the most part, I do like to test stuff out. So yeah, GG's to those battles. CallMeJake again, dude. GG's. Thank you for battling. Very much appreciate it. Allowing me to feature you on this channel. If you guys are not already subscribed to Jake, you definitely should be. I'm going to put the link to his channel in the description below. Now, for the important announcement potentially for my channel. Keep in mind there are no actual immediate plans to do anything. For those who watch my videos and enjoy my content, I want you to be the ones to get this message first. I am finding it very difficult to give you consistent quality content. It's not a matter of an effort thing. I have extreme passion for what I do and for the Silph arena, for battling for you guys, right? The hashtag battlers. With my time constraints and my availability in terms of work, being a father, being a husband, doing school, it's almost near impossible lately. So I have thought about many different solutions and different things that I can do, and here's what I've come up with. I would like to stream on the weekends for battles, maybe even a couple streams, stream Saturday as well as Sunday for live streams, okay? And in those streams will feature you guys. If you're friends with me, you can battle with me. If you are not friends with me, this message is for you when you're watching this video. If you are not friends with me, I add people via Twitter. I do not add people who leave their friend codes in the comments or even in the comments on other live streams, okay? It's nothing personal. I don't ignore you, but I can't just add random people without a way to communicate with those people for battles and to coordinate battles, okay? So if you're not on Twitter, create a Twitter. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. It's not that scary. Follow me on Twitter at OGJDevin. Right? Okay, the link to it is down in the corner. If you don't know where to find it, I'll also put the Twitter handle here. Follow me at OGJDevin, because when I figure out how to get these streams up and put together, I'm planning on live streaming on the weekends and then featuring a lot of those battles and different parts of those videos that I can edit for those streams and to upload those daily throughout the week. So they can actually be uploads as well too. One, that's a smart way to do it. Two, that gives me more of a chance to actually connect with people who watch my content rather than just me pushing out these videos and not really getting any of your live feedback or actually getting to know you. I think that's a smart way to do it for me personally, not in terms of just growing the channel, but to make a connection with you guys and to consistently create quality content. Okay, so those are the plans with that. When things actually do start to get into motion for those potential plans, I will let you know, whether it's on Twitter or whether I let you know in a video. Just keep an eye out on both, I guess, because I will let you know. I'm not just gonna jump the gun on you and then, you know, have a couple of people miss out. This right now, this is your, I guess, your first notification that if you actually want to be featured on the channel consistently and you'd like to battle with me and join in on streams and to participate in what I'm going to do, now's your chance to get ahead of the curve on it. But that's pretty much it for this video. So GG's to the battles and GG's to the video because it's over. And again, GG's to CallMeJake, the king of the meta. Again, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe only if you feel my vibe. And power up, punch the notification bell for more PvP content. But that's it for this Jungle Cup video. We'll see you in the next Jungle Cup video. Have a good freaking day.